Hey, my name's Joel, and in this video, I'm gonna be giving you an overview and an honest review of this WolfBox Combo set jump starter and tire inflator. That's right. If you've seen any of my videos before, you know I am all about car safety. I love to road trip. I prefer to travel in car, and I go nowhere without a battery jump starter and a tire inflator. Two things that can help get you off the road, out of a bad situation when you need to. I put them in every single car that my family owns, my teenagers, my wife's, my own. And this is a really cool product because even though I personally own both a jump starter and a tire inflator from WolfBox, they reached out and said, we actually have put these two great things together into one unit. That's right, one unit. It looks very familiar if you've seen some of the other WolfBox items, but here it is, the jump starter tire inflator combo. So everything is self-contained inside this one unit, and check out this giant screen on here. This thing is awesome. This does up to 160 PSI of tire pressure. I think it'll run continuously for 15 minutes. It's 3,000 amps. This is a high power. This will jumpstart a truck. This will jumpstart an SUV, your car, and it'll help get you off the road if you've got a slow leak in a tire, or maybe just one that you need to fill up and check all your tire pressures. This is great, not to mention a huge light on the front, which we're gonna test in the dark garage here in just a minute. But I wanna kind of go over what's inside this really nice case here and the unit itself. Again, I'm really impressed with what they've got going on here, combining these two things that I think are essential. This is a good sized unit. It's got vents on the side for fans. And if you're not familiar with these units, they're really simple to operate. You can change between modes. You got PSI, KPA, kilograms per centimeter squared, bar. And I'm gonna keep mine in PSI almost all the time, checking tire pressure. You've got different modes on here. You have a car mode, a motorcycle mode, a bike mode, and a sports ball mode. They've got a little basketball on here. And all you simply do is set your mode. So if we placed it on car, use the pluses and the minuses here to go to your desired PSI. Let's say you were doing 40. Then you simply put your hose right here on the top. So we'll just show you this real quick. This is the attachment hose inside this nice carrying case, which I'll go over that in just a minute. To me, that's an impressive part of this whole combo. And you twist this on here, and I like this twist on cap because in other models you actually have to twist the unit or twist the hose itself. Not this one, it's got kind of a rotating nozzle at the end. But here you go, this locks onto your tire. You hit the power button and it pumps to your desired PSI. So in this case, we've got it set to 40. It'll pump to that and then it will shut off. So you don't need to do anything. You don't need to babysit. You can make sure all your tires are the exact same level, which is key when you're road tripping for fuel efficiency and safety. Then if you have any battery issues, let's say you leave a door open and a dome light sits there all night. Don't ask me how I know that can happen, because I know it can happen. I once had a child leave a truck door open all night at a campsite. Thankfully no one stole anything out of the truck, but it did run down our battery. All you need to do if you're in that situation is take out the JumpStart module. So here we go, we've got this JumpStart module that has both your positive and your negative clamps here. These will clamp onto your battery and they will go into the side of the unit right here, jump starter. So we're gonna plug these in. There's only one way you can plug it in. You cannot mess it up. Simply goes in like that, and your jump starter is ready. You would then connect these to the terminals on your battery. Connect these to the terminals on your battery. It would give you a readout and tell you, what's going on with your battery. It would give you a level. And all you have to do is go in and start your vehicle. Make sure this is on, go in and start it, and it will jump start your car. I forget how many times it estimated that it would jump your car. Obviously it's different for battery output, but I believe it was somewhere around like 60 times. I mean, this is 3,000 amps. This has a massive battery in here, 59.2 watt hours. That's the capacity of the battery. So big old battery bank. And of course, you can do lots of other stuff with it. It's not just a tire inflator. It's not just a jump starter. That's right. It's also a giant battery bank. So if you needed to, you could come right here on top. You could take this USB cover off here, take my iPhone cable, plug it into the USB-C, set this down, plug in my phone, and wouldn't you know, there we go. We're charging on the iPhone. You can charge a laptop, an iPad, a phone, a camera battery, whatever it is. You're carrying around a giant 59 watt-hour battery with you. So you can recharge it via USB-C. You don't need to take any special cables with you. That's what I really like about all this new stuff that's USB-C. It's all sharing a cable. You don't have to take anything new with you. And this also has this mega light on the top. I love these lights. I'll take this in a darker room, but we've got a flashlight button here. And this is great because if you are on the side of the road trying to fill up a tire or jump a battery, you'll see this thing lights up a really dark bay quickly. It's got this huge LED bar across the top. But like I said, we'll test it out. If you need to flag somebody down, it's got an SOS light on here, different speeds of blinking, but they've thought of a lot of stuff. All right, so let's jump out of the studio real quick. Let's test the tire inflator. Let's test the functionality of the flashlight. Let's look at the JumpStarter, make sure this is worthy of your hard-earned money and a great product. So let's go check that out. Then we'll come back here and wrap things up. All right, so I'm here in the garage with my Tesla Model 3 to do a tire inflation test. I think that's one of the most important things for these pumps is to see just how quickly and easily they can get you up approximately 5 to 7 PSI, because that's gonna be pretty typical. If you're a little low on a tire, you wanna be able to get it up 5 to 7 PSI pretty quickly. So you can see I've got the unit on here and I have set my desired PSI at 40 PSI. That's what these tires generally run at. When I put my air hose on the stem here, it's gonna tell me how many PSI of air I currently have in the tire. So let's go ahead and put it in, then lock it down. Locked in, it's telling me I have 34. All right, so we're set and ready to go. We're gonna time lapse this to see how long it takes to fill this tire with 6 more PSI of air. All right, that was really pretty quick. I was expecting it to take longer. I'm not sure exactly how long it took, but I'm gonna put the time right over here so you can see just how long it took. Again, we added 6 PSI of air to this tire from 36 to 40 PSI. That was an impressive time. I did kind of have to hold it. I would recommend laying it flat like that, but I wanted you to be able to see the numbers. So make sure you don't set it up to where it would fall down while you're not attending it. But in just under a few minutes, we got 5 to 6 PSI in this tire. And again, that's what you're gonna need to do most of the time. So that's a pretty impressive result. And with this light here on the end, you could do that on the side of a dark road or in a parking lot, see what you're doing, and refill your tire pretty quickly to get you to safety or to a tire shop if you needed. You could also take this with you and, like I like to do on long road trips, check your tires every couple days, maybe every day before you start, to make sure you're exactly where you want to be. So keeps you safe and keeps your car road ready. And like I said, got this really great case. This is a big seller because some of these things come in pouches, but WolfBox has figured out that the case is a huge part of this whole kind of setup. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the unit off here, and it slides in here. You just kind of see from the front, slides in here. It's got this elastic band that holds it in. All your cables and attachments are over here. Then you can simply shut this, zip it up. And this isn't a fully hard shell case, but it is, it does have hard corners. You know, there's a little give to it. So it's not stiff, but it is semi-hard shell. You've got this loop here. This will fit in your trunk. It will fit underneath your trunk, probably with your spare tire. You can shove this under a seat or something. Really handy to have a nice case that goes along with this, and so many things in one. So I have been really impressed with these. I have the separate products in my truck already. They're 2 different things. Now I have them in one. I want to say thank you to WolfBox for sending this product so I could review it. I've been really impressed with all of their automotive products. Really ingenious, really handy. The batteries are reliable. The functionality has been great. Awesome lights on them. So if you're in need of something like this, I would highly recommend this because it puts 2 really great ideas together in one product. So again, the WolfBox JumpStarter Tire Inflator for your car. Check it out for yourself. I really think you're gonna like this one.